Good evening, and welcome to Big T TV. Tonight, we'll be feasting on Asian-style braised beef. In this recipe, you'll require 1.5 pounds of bottom blade steak, or chuck steak, 2 green onions, 4 small carrots, 2 celery stalks, 1 medium white onion, fresh ginger, 4 cloves of garlic, the juice of 1 lime, toasted sesame, fresh cilantro, sriracha, avocado oil, beef broth, sesame seed oil, coconut aminos, or you can substitute with soy sauce, tamari sauce, and salt and pepper to taste. For preparing your ingredients, you'll want to use a thick slice on your beef. Finely mince your garlic and ginger, and use a bias cut on your carrots, celery, and green onions. Use a bit of a thicker cut though on your carrots and celery. For the onions, just slice. Now to start this recipe, you'll want to preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit and put on a 5-quart Dutch oven or cooking pot using medium-high heat. Our pot is ready, so we're going to go ahead and throw in just a little bit of oil, and we're going to start searing off this beef. Now go ahead and try and get all your beef into the pot this time. Try and get a thin layer if you can though. Try not to bundle up too much on your meat. So our meat's been searing for about 2 minutes now. We're just going to give it a bit of a stir. Make sure nothing sticks at the bottom. You want to try and get everything flipped as much as you can. And just try and get the red sides down. Don't move it too much. Give it a bit of love for about 15 seconds. And then just forget it again for another 2 minutes there. So this has been simmering for another 2 minutes, and as you can see, all the natural juices are starting to come out of the meat, which is also deglazing the pan. At this point, don't worry, you might have a little bit of red stuff left, but that's all going to cook out as this progresses. But you'll want to go ahead and start to add the rest of your ingredients now. Starting with the onions. Your celery. Carrots. Your scallions. Your minced garlic and ginger, tamari, sesame, our coconut sauce or soy sauce if you prefer, broth, 1 tablespoon of sriracha. If you'd like a little more heat, you could always add a bit more. And salt and pepper to taste. Now don't add too much salt because there's already a fair amount in the tamari and the soy sauce or coconut sauce that you might be using in your recipe. And just stir that around. Make sure everything gets a real good mix. Once it's well mixed and you're satisfied, go ahead and put the lid on. And you're going to want to put this in the oven for 3 hours at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, stirring halfway through. Alright, here we are at the halfway mark, so we're just going to go ahead and pull it out of the oven, give it a quick stir, and then send her back in for another hour and a half. When there's about 30 minutes left on the timer, you're going to want to start cooking your rice. If you want a low-cal option, steamed vegetables do work as well. So here we go. This smells so good. Just make sure nothing's sticking, move it around, and let's go ahead and put it back in the oven. Alright everyone, the moment is here. Our braised beef should be ready. Let's go ahead and take it out of the oven. It looks great. And we're just going to add our remaining ingredients, starting with the fresh cilantro, our toasted sesame seeds, and our lime juice. And we're going to give that a stir. And that is ready to serve. And here is a plated serving of our Asian braised beef on a bed of jasmine rice. Thanks for watching, and check out my other videos on Big T TV. If you like my videos, subscribe below.